Hey, my beautiful soul tribe. This is Ascend With Me Tarot. My name is Dawn. Welcome. Thank you so much for clicking on the video. I love you guys so very much. I've got a few zodiac signs left to do, but Spirit's calling me to do a general collective reading. So I'm going to go with the flow of, what Spirit's telling me to do. All right, guys. So I don't know what's going to come up. I know we're going to start with this deck they're telling me. So I'm excited to see what messages or truth or encouragement or confirmation Spirit has for us today. Before we get started, I'm going to ground myself. If you'd like to join me, please do. All right, soul tribe. I don't know, the energies these last few days I've been absolutely in love with, honestly. I don't know, I just feel like I've hit some type of energetic plateau. Hopefully it's not a plateau because I just want to keep on going, right? But I feel like maybe it's a purge, soul tribe. I don't know. It's a releasing of attachments, I feel, that I've been experiencing. Because it's almost like I felt the unhooking of the heavy attachments. That's the best way to describe it, So I just want to share that with you guys. I'm hoping you guys are also experiencing, right? I feel like it has a lot to do with this Aries full moon we just went through. But, I'm praying that you guys have been experiencing the rising and the detachment, the rising of your energy and the flow and, that euphoric feeling that we get. The leap. Oh, my goodness, guys. Ecstasy. This is what I'm talking about. The leap. Ecstasy, bliss, and belief. This is what I've been feeling these last couple days. I'm so grateful, okay? So we're going to talk about that energy. I haven't even prayed us in yet, and Spirit's already, I guess because I'm channeling what they want me to say, they were already bringing out the confirmation here, okay? So it's about jumping off the cliff into the light. Look, if you look at this card, okay, she's jumped off this cliff. When you jump off a cliff, you expect to go down, right? But look how she jumped off, and she's not going down. She's flying. She's flying. She's got sparkles all around her. She's flying. It's like the tractor beam of the divine light is like, I got you, baby. I got you. You're not going to fall. You're going to rise, is what I'm hearing. You're rising. We're rising into ecstasy, bliss. And it's because we believe we can, soul tribe. Right? It's because we know we can. No matter what we've had to work through, whatever those attachments were, those energies that we were calling battles, right? Those were our cleansing. That was us going when we felt like we were battling, or when we feel like we're battling. We're not battling, we're cleansing. We're releasing, is what Spirit's telling me here. And that's what I feel like I've gone through. Okay? So I'm just going to tell y'all what comes up here, and only take it if you can relate, and what you can't relate with, hold on. Put it in your file somewhere, right? Yeah, we're initiating new beginnings, the origin of your soul, I'm hearing. So Aurora Gardens, these completions have been for the new beginnings, the initiate into the origin of us, okay? But I'm going to actually put that back up. That's just a little side thing. I don't know if that's what the reading's actually going to be. I'm going to pray us in, and we're going to see what Spirit wants to talk to us about where we're going next. I want to know, I know that, they don't always tell us. Life is meant to be an experience. That's why I always say, like, I'm not a future teller. I don't believe in telling the future necessarily. I believe it gets revealed to us, yes. But we're meant to experience life, live life, and we're not supposed to know the future necessarily, right? And the future can always change depending on you, depending on your perspective, depending on your energy, your awareness, right? So the future isn't solid. It's not something that is. Do you know what I mean? It's changeable, Spirit's telling me. But anyways, let's go ahead. Father God, Holy Spirit, beautiful archangels, ancestors, higher beings, Manisha, I thank you for this day. I thank you for the opportunity to bring a message forward for my Soul Tribe Collective. I ask that you help me to tap into the highest vibrational frequency of truth, clarity, healing, confirmation, encouragement, or enlightenment for myself and my beautiful soul tribe today. I thank you so much for this opportunity. Archangel Michael, please put your white light of divine protection around me, my tribe, and this reading, and I thank you. Archangel Raphael, please clear and open and connect our heart chakras with your beautiful healing energy, and I thank you. Amen. All right. All right, Spirit, so what do you want to talk to my collective about today? What is the energy that you want to make us aware of or enlightened about or encourage us through today or give us confirmation of what we've been experiencing? Okay, that's what it is, a confirmation. High vibration, mindfulness, and power of the mind. This energy's been coming up a lot. Mountain Goddess. Embodying your goddess energy, my beautiful soul tribe, through your high vibration, through mindfulness, right? Mindfulness speaks of not being reactionary due to circumstances and outside triggers, right? You're mindful. You're the driver of your seat when you're in this mindful energy. Or you're the driver of your car. I mean, you're in the seat, right? And that's your God/goddess energy is your power of your mind, right? That's the energy, like that's power. That's true power, because our mind, our brains they're so complex, right? I was watching something last night on artificial intelligence and how like they're transferring consciousness, and I don't know, y'all. I went down a rabbit hole with that. I won't get started, but it just made me really sad to think about what if we lived in a world where everybody had plastic bodies, and like to me, my intuition, that part of me that is my intuition comes from my heart, comes from my knowingness of God, right? That is my intuition. But if we all lived in like plastic bodies transferring our consciousness just to live forever type thing, right? It's almost like, what happens to intuition, you know? What happens to intuition if that was the case? And they were talking about how all these robots are going to be like, they're this network called Singularity. And I was like, wow, that's kind of like a mimic of what we talk about spiritually as spiritual unity, right? And then it was talking about their brains, right? Their thinking will all be connected to the cloud. And I was like, well, wow, that sounds like the Akashic records that we as spiritual beings tap into, right? The Library of Records, right? Do you see how the world mirrors the spiritual things? Do you see how that works in that way? I don't know. It just had me thinking, y'all. So maybe there's a reason why we're all meant to wake up in this day, in this time. Okay? And we're meant to be real and authentic in a world that's trying to move us towards inauthenticity and towards plastic bodies and consciousness on discs. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Just think about it, Soul Tribe. But anyways, I'm off topic kind of sort of here. So let's see what else we got, Spirit. What else do you want to talk to my beautiful tribe about? Okay. The hidden worlds. Yes, I was just talking about changing consciousness, awareness, and extrasensory perception. This one card is speaking about everything that I just talked about, even though I thought I was off topic, right? The hidden world. There's hidden worlds within worlds, Soul Tribe. There truly, truly is. And this whole AI thing, that's I don't know, there's an agenda there that we should be aware of. Okay? I don't know. Anyways, I'm not trying to go into no type of like I said, I'm not a future teller, but I like to go down the rabbit hole. I like the what ifs, you know. It's a possibility, and if that day ever did come, I'm just saying, like, God lives within us, right? In our flesh, in our hearts, in our temples. And God is our intuition. If everybody's walking around in these robotic bodies, where's the intuition? Where's the individuality, right? They're all the same, with the same mind, and they're all plastic bodies, and I don't know. I'm just a little freaked out, because the video I watched last night was like, of this AI talking about they're going to like take over the world, and they got a plan. It was just really, really weird. I don't know if y'all know about that or not. So, you know, and it's almost like all of us waking up, right? All of us waking up and purifying our temples, that our temples are no longer accessible to the demonic realm. So what if that is literally like the plan of the demonic realm, right? To like make these plastic bodies, since they can't get into our purified temples anymore, they're going to try to get into these like plastic temples, right? I don't know. It's really weird, right? I'm just seeing this really weird thing right now. That's not what I planned on talking about, though. But Spirit apparently wants to say something about it, because here it is. Changing consciousness, awareness, extrasensory perception. That's your intuition. This is how we win the fight, though. The more of us that awaken and purify our temples, it's a numbers game almost, I'm hearing. Wow. Y'all, I don't know what I'm seeing here. This is weird. It's weird. It's weird. It's weird. It's insight, Spirit saying. Magical tools, writing, star crafting. Dawn Watcher. Caretaker, guardian, support. Direction, purpose, pathway, change. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I do know. Why am I putting the Spirit? Do you want me to talk about this? Tree of Souls. The relics of Lemuria. Fragments, memory, reclaiming. It's okay. Guys, I don't know. We're doing this job. We're doing what we're doing. We're awakening. We're purifying ourselves, okay? We're standing in our faith and our beliefs. We're standing for God. We're standing up as authentic beings in a world that wants us to be inauthentic. And the reason behind that is because there's an agenda, okay? There's an agenda. The more of us that stand aside because we're afraid to be authentic, we're afraid to purify our minds and take our power back, we're afraid to purify our hearts and you know, trust our intuition, right? The more of us that are afraid and stay asleep, it's like you're going to become fodder, okay? I'm sorry to put it like that. We're here to create change, it's like to set the direction for the time ahead. And I am not going to lose to a bunch of plastic bodies, okay? No offense. And if that was to happen, what about the children? Robots don't have children. They have no need for children. Okay? I know y'all think I'm crazy probably. I probably sound like a lunatic right now. But I'm just telling you what I'm seeing and what I've been getting a download about. Okay? It's like, what happens to the magic of the world? What happened? I don't know, y'all. I don't know. There's more. Look, we're awakening. We're awakening in this day and age because we need to. There's a purpose behind it all, okay? Bluebird Happiness. Spirit's saying focus on happiness. We're being activated. Purification. Your purification is activated through your happiness, okay? Through your joy, through your faith, through you believing in your stability in this earth. Believing in your belongingness to this earth. Believing in the stability of this earth, okay? Purification, happiness. Happiness is your I don't know. What do you want me to say, Spirit? Hold on. Okay, I'm about to switch this up a little bit because, y'all, I don't know this message. It's an enlightenment. Okay, Spirit's talking to me here. I don't know why I'm seeing this. Okay? It's going to take us some courage to become enlightened because there's a power struggle. Okay? There's a power struggle over our growth, you guys. But Spirit's saying expect a miracle because we're going to transcend into leadership. Okay? And what I'm seeing right now, what Spirit's telling me about, is got to do with this AI agenda. Okay? it's like letting go, generosity, transformation. I don't know. Let's switch this up, Spirit. I don't want to. Okay. There's a message for somebody out there. Maybe you guys already know what I'm being shown here. Maybe you've already thought about this. Maybe you've already gotten your own vision about certain things. I don't know why I'm speaking of this right now, but we're gonna reset the energy. Spirit, I don't want to go down that rabbit hole, please. Let's go to a message for the collective. Okay. I want to know what's the most let's just focus on what's most important as a collective awakening. Okay, that I feel like there's a lot of reasons why we need to awaken at this time, Soul Tribe. Okay, yes, it's for your own personal growth. It's for your personal lineage, your healing lineage, but there's an agenda also that I don't know. It's between real and fake. There's an agenda between the real and the fake, I'm hearing, and so this is why it's important. Okay? But we're not going to focus on that. I want to see what's the most important thing, Spirit, for us to focus on. Okay? Can we please get out of that energy? So my Soul Tribe Collective, what do you want us to be focusing on, Spirit? What do you want us to be focusing on? Renewing, the renewal. Just focus on renewing your heart, renewing your mind, renewing your strength, your faith in this world. I'm hearing your faith in your higher self, your faith in the spiritual things. Don't be on the edge from these outside influences. That's what Spirit's telling us is more important. We're going through a renewal. These outside influences, the fake world, when they see you're real and you're authentic and you're awakening, they come in like sharks because, oh, no. We can't let you awaken. We want you to be on edge because when you wake up, when you become renewed, that's like shooting down their plans for the fake world. Okay? So the important thing is to have open conversations about this stuff and you know, don't be afraid to speak what you're seeing here. Stand up. We got to stand up for ourselves in this renewed energy. Okay? These outside influences, it's the matrix, right? They want to keep us in fear, feeling weak, like we can't stand up for ourselves or the world around us, right? They want you to feel disempowered. But when you wake up and you step into your spiritual renewal, you realize there is nothing that can disempower you. There's a confession. Confessions. Hard shell. Speak your truth. So speak your truth and believe in your protection no matter what. Okay? What is this confessions and hard shell speaking about? There's an outside influence, okay, guys, that what we've been going through during our awakening, I feel like it's been preparation for the truth to be revealed. Some kind of truth is being revealed. What is this? Confession, Spirit. Where do you want me to go? Hold on. Where do you want me to go? Tell me about confessions, okay? Heart of the matter. Yes, the heart of the matter. There's truth that's being revealed. Align life's pathway through the heart, right? Robots don't have hearts. I don't know why I keep coming to this robot energy, this AI energy, but it's really between artificial intelligence, empty vessels, right? Versus the vessels of God, of spirit, who have intuition, which is through the heart. There's confessions coming in. We're meant to align the world and wake each and every person up that we can to their own intuition, to their heart, okay? Align the pathway through the heart of the matter, confessions. Always speak your truth, I'm hearing. This hard shell energy, this is almost like the real energy versus the hard shell energy, right? The plastic energy. The awakened energy and the energy, It's almost like, you know, us coming into consciousness is a process. It's a beautiful process of revelation between us and spirit. It's like these plastic energies here, right? They come into being like their consciousness, right? They're computers. They're already conscious, but is that really conscious? Because it's almost like they're coming at consciousness from the mind only, but we know better. We know that consciousness is a mind and a heart matter. It's a heart consciousness and a mind consciousness. It's not just a mind consciousness like what these outside influences are banking on here. Okay, it's almost like trying to remove something from the world. I don't know why I'm seeing this, y'all. Yeah, trying to remove imagination and creativity and dreaming from the world. Imagination in reverse. Draw from the well of your own capabilities. Yes, right? They're trying to destruct. It's like trying to remove individuality, creativity, creation, being a co-creator from the world. That's the truth. I don't know. Why I'm about to get off this video, y'all, because I don't know. Spirit has really been tapping me into some really kind of out of this world energies lately. I don't know what the heck's going on here with me. We're unlimited beings. Okay, we truly are, because we're always expanding, always growing. We have no limitations, right? We truly do not. But if we move into this other world of plastic people, inauthentic robotic people, okay, then we limit humanity, because computers can only know what they're taught, what they can learn. I mean, I don't know what I'm trying to see here. What am I seeing here, Spirit? We're on the precipice of something here. I'm hearing as above, so below. What does that mean? Why are you, what is this, Spirit? Why are you got me looking crazy on here? Willpower. It's about, yeah, we have willpower, right? We improve your willpower to reduce stress. It's okay, so this is actually almost like it's almost like a competition between free willpower, okay, versus just being cookie cutter. Spirit's been teaching this since I first started waking up. Like everybody it's like the world's trying to form you into this cookie cutter. Everybody's the same, and everybody's got to speak the same and think the same and feel the same, and if you don't, then you're wrong, and we point the finger at people and we blame. And that's because these outside influences are trying to form you into all the same. When God gave you free will to be a co-creator and to lead with your heart, with the heart of God, okay? To confess from your heart, that's purity, okay? It's coming down to us giving away our power or standing up for our power, which is a God-given gift. Or we're going to give it away to these outside influences. Or are we going to accept the renewal? Right now we're on the edge of this in regards to creation, you guys, right? On the edge. We're between the two. That's why it's so important that we wake up. That's why it's so important that we gain a balanced understanding between the fact that there is heart consciousness as well as the mind. There's mind consciousness, right? But it's not just about the mind consciousness. That's where they got it wrong. Because without the heart of God, what about that? Without the heart of God, let's see. Without that conscious heart of God, where does that lead to? Disconnection. Connection in reverse. It's a loss of connection. That's like, yeah, and a lot of hard work. Wow. It's like everybody's talking about, oh, we want this artificial intelligence so we don't have to work, so we don't have to do this job, that job, so that's why we started creating them. What if the AI gets so damn strong and smart that they flip that on us and they enslave the human race? I'm just saying, what if? right? What if you have to work for them one day? Do you know what I'm trying to say? I don't know. Spirit's saying be content. Focus on your renewal. Focus on your happiness. Yeah, don't be intoxicated by the world. That's why we're in this world, but we're not of the world, right? Yeah, this is the journey of the soul. We're meant to have. We're having some. We need to have these conversations, no matter how out of this world they sound. Spirit's telling me. Have the courage to speak from the heart, even if it sounds crazy. I gave up caring whether I sound crazy a long time ago, y'all. I mean, what's the point? You know what I'm saying? Seriously. Some of the stuff that I've seen, it may or may not come. Sometimes it comes to be, and sometimes I'm like, oh no, Spirit. Right? Sometimes it's a warning. But what we're supposed to do is have a positive mindset. How we're going to... Okay, so it doesn't matter about all this. I feel like what I'm seeing is like a secret agenda going on here behind the scenes, y'all. Okay? But Spirit's here on point with us, teaching us how to combat whatever this is. This is a secret agenda, but God is always in control. Okay? So we don't need to fear. I'm just telling you what I'm seeing here and like what their motive is. Why they want you all to be the same. Why they want you to be in this fear-mongering state of mind all the time. Not thinking for yourself. Being run by your emotions, which are triggered from circumstances they're creating outside of you. Right? They're creating circumstances outside of yourself to try to trigger you, to take that power from within you and use it to their benefit and to keep you in an illusion. Okay? The enigma is to have a positive mindset despite all of that. Okay? To speak from your heart and keep your heart open despite all of that, right? They want us to separate from one another. They want us to have to work hard on connection with the Most High and on connection with each other. Okay? They want us to be intoxicated by all the new gadgets and the pretty things they're trying to offer as an illusion. It's all an illusion. Stuff is an illusion. The newest fad of this, the newest fad of that, that's just illusion. It's almost like the bait and switch, right? It's like they give us this illusionary technology or illusionary this, illusionary that, and say, oh, this is the best thing that you will ever need or want. But then we work so hard to get certain things, spending thousands of dollars on a freaking phone, right? We spend all this money on technology and things that never fulfill your soul. All they do is tear us apart from one another. They create distance. We all got our nose in a phone, right? We all are looking online. So where's the connection between one another? Do you see how this is affecting us as a society? How it's affected our mindsets for one another, right? We got to battle this by staying in a positive mindset, by being open to speaking how we feel, speaking how we perceive, whether others agree or don't agree. This is the journey of our soul, okay? Tell me about contentment. Unclear. And when things are unclear, stand in your power by being still, being at cause, right? Just being, I'm hearing. Right? Just be. One of my friends told me that one time, and it's the best advice that I've ever received. Right? When things are unclear, just be. Be open, though. Keep that heart open. Always speak your truth. Speak from the heart. Always speak from the heart, okay? Yeah. Things are not always going to be clear to us, but we can't give our power away because we're afraid of things, right? Like, we can't give our power away to these people with the secret agenda, okay? Right? I mean, we give it away in so many different big and small ways because of fear-based energy. When things are unclear, or we want to know the future, and I don't know. I feel like it's all about surrendering to the Most High God and knowing that no matter where you're at or where you're at in your life, or whatever realm you find yourself in, you can always be safe and content and enjoy and love. And that's the true journey of the soul. Be transparent. Be transparent with all others and self. You will always be protected, because if you speak when you're told to speak, that's God in your heart. Just like right now, I don't want to say half of this stuff I'm saying. I don't know where it's coming from, but I'm being told to speak it, so I have to speak it, right? I have to be transparent. When I try to yeah, that's I'm being resurrected because of it, right? But it's like when I try to hold things back because I don't want to hurt someone's feelings, or, oh my gosh, that's so crazy, Spirit, I shouldn't say that. They're going to lock me up in a nut house or something, right? That's how I used to think. And I had to go through some pretty heavy stuff between me and my God for not speaking when I was told to speak, okay? I don't ever want to go through that again, is what I'm trying to say. So from now on, what I've decided is there's no holding back. I'm just going to be I'm going to be transparent, and I thought I was being transparent a lot of the times before, but I realized that wasn't exactly the truth. Yeah, there's no running away from being transparent. We're moving into uncharted waters, guys. We're here to block an eruption, right? I feel like I don't know what's going on. In the past, we were uncooperative with divine love, but because we're waking up, okay? In the past, yes, we were hollowed out, uncooperative with the divine love. But now we're moving into an awareness, so it's like we're getting a time out from a past life cycle that the world has had to live through over and over again. Okay, I don't know what's going on. I don't know exactly, y'all. All I know, what I do know, is the Most High God is here, and it's our awareness, our ability to be conscious and open to and loving, transparent, right? To be true, to be authentic, to be brave and bold. That it's all important. It's very important in order to battle whatever these outside influences that have had us on edge, right? Whatever this is. And it's showing up in our world in many forms, not just the AI, right? That's kind of just what Spirit's focusing on right now with me, having me talk about, right? But it comes in many forms. It comes in the destruction of families, right? It comes in, technology of phones, and it comes in parents having to work tons of hours just to support their family, right? So they miss time at home with their children. They're trying to block. We're here to build a legacy of light for our children. They're here to do the opposite, okay? We call it progress. We call this technology progress. We call that progress. We call all this stuff, progress. But really think, collective, where are we progressing to? Is it strengthening? Is it strengthening our connections with our children and with one another? With Spirit? Or is it creating distance and fear and less genuine emotion? Right? It's time to bridge the gap between that. I don't know what that means, but it's time to bridge the gap, okay? Bridge the gap between the spiritual realm, God's realm, and the way we're going to do it is through a positive mindset. Focusing on the positive mindset, that's leading to an illumination, and that's bringing us an invitation. Our resilience, okay, us being resilient and becoming illuminated through positive mindset, positive expectation, faith in source, okay, that's the navigation tools needed to get us through this gateway, this portal, to get the seal of approval. Okay, and to learn to go with the flow with each other when it comes to relationships that we're estranged from one another in. If we can do that, then those situations will slow down. We're going to see each other. It's like we're stepping into a world of loyalty and friendship. The conditions of relationship, the conditions of the world, it's going to change to an even energy exchange. Okay? This Spirit saying this social media technology stuff is worn out. It's time to get our intentions back to the pure intentions. Okay? It's time to, we got solo journey, guarded solo journey, issues, fears. Yeah, we've been isolating from one another, guarded because of issues and fears. So we're living in a world that's slowly becoming more and more antisocial instead of receptive. Okay, Spirit wants us to stay the course. Trust your vibes on what feels right. What's the true luxurious energy? What is the true gift? Don't take the bait and switch. Don't take the bait and switch, I'm hearing. Okay, what is true luxury? Trust your energy, trust your vibes when it comes to what course you're choosing to take. Okay, it's time to be in this energy of the divine feminine, receptive. Okay, heart open, mind open, balance, love, creation, giving birth to creation. Okay, and it's time to block out hidden emotions. Spirit saying be transparent. There's beauty in transparency. Okay, there's beauty in forgiving one another and giving each other a chance to grow. There's beauty in alignment. Okay, release having too many multiple choices when it comes to just right. Don't make each other an option. There's no options, okay? Leave a good impression on one another when people are brought into your life. That's preparing you for what's unpredictable, the future that's unpredictable. It's coming towards us, but the way we're going to beat it is coming from within, a moral compass and introspection. That's how we're going to restructure what's being drawn towards us, and we're going to step into a confident world. And we're going to be able to let go of the toxic, sugar-coated, inauthentic, faded world full of storms and mass eruptions that we've been moving towards. If we do this, if we can be transparent, we're going to be protected. We got to confess. See the truth, right? See the truth of self. See the truth of what these outside influences are really trying to create for our families, for our world, okay? If we can see the truth, then we can be transparent. We'll have a renewal. It's like the divine is saying, I'm here to resurrect you. Step through the gateway out of this past life cycle. It's time to take a time out. And the way we do it is have an awareness that we've been hollowed out, you guys. We've all been walking empty vessels, right? Lost in technology, lost in our own emotions, lost in our own thoughts, our own fears. So disconnected from one another because we felt like we always had to be on guard. We couldn't be transparent. Transparency leads to awareness. Transparency leads to truth. The world's waking up from a past life cycle where we were hollowed out, on guard. That's coming to an end because divine love is stepping in. Okay? Anyways, that's a message for whoever wants to take it out there. And whoever don't want to take it, y'all can, whatever. It may not be your message, okay? Maybe I am a nut job. Who cares? I love you guys so very much. I know what I'm being shown here. I know that what we're going through matters. And it matters more than what you think it matters, okay? It matters in a big way, okay? Let me just pull a little something here. Spirit, why does it matter so much what we just talked about? I fully embrace the bliss in my life, savoring pleasure. And believing in magic. True magic is abounding in life. Soaring into joy. Childlike wonder fills my life. It's time to get back to that childlike wonder. To continue to build those platforms of light for the children to come. Okay? We don't want a plastic world. We don't want an inauthentic world, right? We want a world of wisdom and magic and joy for our children, of connection for our children. That's what we truly want, right? But the only ones who are responsible for the world to come in this very moment are us. So it's time for us to take responsibility and use wisdom and magic and savor the pleasure and the joy of life and connection. See the beauty of life. not to be hollowed out by the fears of life, not to be hollowed out by the disconnection of life through technology and being overworked or overstimulated mentally or overstimulated emotionally. Don't let those things block you from seeing the beauty and using your wisdom and your magic to stay in your own childlike energy, to bring true pleasure into the world, not the bait and switch pleasure, not the bait and switch, the illusion, okay? That's what I'm seeing today, you guys. Walk in joy, all right? You can do what you want to do. I'm just telling you what Spirit's telling me to do, okay? It's time for a renewal, Spirit's saying. It's time for a renewal. And it's time to be playful with life again, right? Enjoy your life. Be playful. God is in control ultimately. Right? But we got to have room. We got to make room within ourselves, within our consciousness, heart and mind consciousness for you know, to feel, to be in alignment with spiritual thinking and spiritual, you know, we can't be hollowed out. We have to feel. We have to have that Holy Spirit within, right? And that comes through trust and faith and playfulness. Acceptance, transparency, you know? Anyways, I know I'm coming out of I didn't even know, you guys, the first part of my life, I was one of those hollowed out people because it wasn't hollowed out though, but I guess when you're full of just like grief and pain and fear and doubt and misunderstandings, right, then that is being hollowed out. If it's not filled with like joy, peace, love, harmony, high expectations, hope for the future, which is all the Holy Spirit who is the comforter, then I guess you are hollowed out, right? So it's either the Holy Spirit, which brings the comfort of the Spirit that resides within you and you walk in, or you fear the world, you believe the illusions of this world, and you let them do the bait and switch on you, make you worry instead of be joyful, make you worry instead of be playful, right? That's that hollowed out energy. We all get to choose, I suppose, and I think that's why this great awakening is here for us, you know, to wake us up to what we didn't even know we were asleep to. I love you. Bye, Soul Tribe.